Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. The title of today's show is The Golden Cross Incoming. And we're going to talk about what's next. We're going to look about what happened last time we had a golden cross and what unfolded. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to talk about altcoins and a whole bunch more. But before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and, of course, does help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you take the time to write. I take the time to read them and respond. So, of course, we look at the, where is it here? Oh, there it is there. Block News. Alert everybody that there is a golden cross that is nearing. And the price had just crossed 97,000. Well, of course, that was yesterday or last night, and we're now almost at 100,000. Maybe we've crossed over as I've been talking. And the last three golden crosses led to 62%, 163%, and 73% pumps. Are we going to see something similar here? And of course, an average move would equal a 100% gain, putting Bitcoin at just under $200,000. Of course, if we took the lesser of those numbers at 62%, it would be over $150,000 there, based off the last three golden crosses that have occurred. So let's have a quick look at the charts and have a look at what Bitcoin, where Bitcoin was last time in the last golden cross. And as you can see here, we've had this delicious pump up to 100,000, almost 99,888. My goodness. But something I want you to have a look at is on the death cross that we had, and it's where this blue line that you can see here crosses below this light blue line here. And of course, when that happened, Bitcoin did have a further drop here, and I think people freaked out. Look, I was buying that death cross, okay? There it is, happening right there on about the 31st of March there. And I was buying that death cross, but it is a bit of a lagging indicator because it kind of gave us our bottom. So people were back selling it. So when people are in greed, I am selling. And when people are in fear, I am buying. Of course, I don't buy falling knives. I look for confirmed bottoms, and I gave you guys a confirmed bottom there. I told you that the number one, I told you that this dip looked like the April 2021 dip, and I've been 100% exactly right. And so everything is bullish. We even have the stochastic RSI on the weekly bullish. The bulls are in control. We're seeing it pivot here on the MACD on the weekly, about to go bullish there. And of course, even on the daily time frames, we see again bulls are in control, stochastic RSI flowing to the upside. And of course, you could have got a nice entry there. I've been teaching this in the Tribal Trades Discord there. As it curled up there, you could have taken that trade at around 94,000 all the way up to 100,000 or close to 100,000 there on the break of that stochastic RSI. You can learn all of that and more in the Tribal Trades Discord, one Discord to rule them all, and live trading sessions and education sessions with me every Tuesday and Thursday. We do live trades. I do teaching. All of that is recorded. So even if you miss them, if you're working, you can catch them later. And I do some on the weekends as well, because the Tribal Trades Discord has been front running this entire market, even back on April 17. Last opportunities to get swing trades in, and any final buys on Bitcoin. Market resumes. What were the prices there? 84,000. Sui, $2.10. Now it's almost at $4. Ondo up at about 90 odd cents or whatever, got up to a dollar the other day. Solana was 133. Taz rocket shipped up to $400. And even last night, yesterday, I shared here, Bitcoin at 96. Wow, you could have made some money there on that trade. Sui at 338. Now it's up around $3.70. Ondo in the 90s. Solana was up at 154 last time I checked. And Tau 364 yesterday, up over $400. And I love checking out the wins column here Izzy Lanes is crushing it. Wonderful, great trade there. Love the entry and the exit there. Some beautiful realized profit there as well. Nikola Tesla, as always, absolutely smashing it. This guy is a machine. Julie also getting in on the action there as well. Rod taking some nice trades there, 75% win. The Braveheart trader himself from Scotland, William Wallace, getting a nice 56% trade there. And you can see the Discord just pays for itself. And of course, Donut with a smash these trades here, $1,200 and another $800 trades, $2,000. I think he made it to $5,000 yesterday. Of course, I tried to stay awake and keep trading with them. I told them the Tau was going to get to $400 overnight, and that's exactly what it did. I gave all the levels there in the Discord in the charts section. We have a trading floor, and so for the price of less than a cup of coffee a day, you can join the Tribal Trades Discord. There is information below, and as you can see, even the stocks plays absolutely smashing it as well. Gave CEP at 28, it hit 35. Gave Palantir at 105, hit 112, and Google I gave at 147, hit 155 here. And so, whatever I teach, listen, it's not just for short-term investors. I have a strategy for the short-term scalps, getting in and out with leverage trading. I have a medium-term strategy that I teach for those who might have a 9-to-5 job. You can get in trades and then get out of it a day, two, maybe even a week later. And then I have a long-term investment strategy, which is absolutely killing it over these last few years with multiple 100% plus gains on both stocks and crypto there. And of course, those trade setups, honestly, you only have to take maybe one trade per month for that, and that's super, super easy. So the person that you want to invest in is yourself. Invest in yourself. You are worth it. It's too expensive. It's too expensive not to invest in yourself. It's too expensive not to learn and grow and create financial change and wealth for your family and for your future personally as well. The best person that you can invest in is yourself. So you can get signed up for the Discord. There is a link below in the description. You might need to click the more button. The Tribal Trades Discord there is at the top. Join me in the Discord there. Join the wonderful community we've built there. And of course, I'm also in the Stocks with Josh Discord. There is also a link below in the description, 2 price point plans for that as well. I have my own Crowned Traders in there where I also share education, insights, some resources, and some of my trade setups there as well. And of course, entertainment, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Okay. And so let's have a quick look and see what happened the last time Bitcoin had the golden cross. We got to go all the way back in our time machine here. It crossed over here. Where is it here? Crossed over here. Last time it crossed, of course, was back in October of 2024. It went and it crossed. The price was about $63,000. Actually, up here, sorry, about 60, somewhere between $65,000 and $69,000, and you see an incredible price appreciation up to $109,000. But of course, if you look, the better place to have gotten that move was down here. And this is where I remember trading in. At the time, I didn't have my own Discord. And I remember trading with everybody in the Stocks with Josh Discord saying, I'm buying these dips here. I'm front running the golden cross that is over here. And that's exactly what we've been doing again at Bitcoin in the 70s, getting people in on Tau at the high 100s, I think 170, and then the last entry was 233. Even last night was a great entry there to get people in Tau and make some money there to the upside, front running the market all the way. And of course, when the top does come in, look, I expect, first of all, we got to see this golden cross play out. There's no certainty that it's going to play out, but I do think that it is going to play out at this rate. and it doesn't mean that Bitcoin is just going to keep going skyrocketing up to the top. But, we don't have, for example, my big warning sign would be, of course, the monthly stochastic rolling over, that we have a gap there. The last time the monthly stochastic rolled over, that was our confirmation of the end of the bull run. You can see here the top came in here in November. There it is there. Boom. There's our top. And just right after there, you still could have gotten out, there right when the crossover on the MACD on the monthly crossing out, getting us out right after the top came in around the 21st of November. That would have gotten you out on the 1st of December there. So we're not close to that at the moment. And even if the market does turn bearish, that would take some time to turn over. So I do think the top still, I'm looking at around that August and September time. Look, at the very earliest, I think it will be July. I'd be shocked it was June. Of course, there's no guarantees. We could get some crazy tweet, tariff, world conflict situation happen, World War III or some global financial crisis that brings an early end to the bull run. However, I do think July at the earliest, but I am more targeting at the moment August, September, possibly as late as November, where would I be looking at exiting positions, of course, and we're not even seeing on the weekly stochastic RSI, the blue crossing over the red. There is a big gap there as well. And on the MACD on the weekly, it's about to flip bullish there. So, and of course, this can curl over. And if this does start to curl over and cross over, I will be out and I will be exiting and I will be updating in the Discord and also here on the YouTube channel as well as Twitter. I will be sharing, hey, I'm out. We have this bearish crossover here, and I will be temporarily out of the market. And of course, we have monthly MACD that would also lead me to being out of the market there. So I do think the golden cross is incoming. I just don't think that the top is in. I think we've got some more room to move to the top. I've given some targets there, but that's why you've got to be listening every day, because if the market changes, we have to adapt and adjust and change with it there. Let's look at the yellow brick road. We're going to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And as you can see on the 6-month chart, I just don't think there's enough liquidity that has built up below price here for us to have some kind of capitulation event. I would want to see that really get thick like we've seen it. I do think we will push on. We will break 100. And the most likely scenario for me is that the market makers come up and take these billions and billions of dollars that are up here around 109, 110, 111,000. Okay. But first of all, I'd want to see Bitcoin break above 100K, hold that, retest that as split before confirming that I feel that move is likely. We could, of course, come down and tag this. And we do see on the smaller time frames, by the way, there is liquidity below. Look at all this liquidity below. So that's why I was saying a pullback to that 97 or 96K, even coming back to that 93, 92 is not off the cards. Just a bit of a flush out to flush out those longs that are building up there. But of course, even on the weekly time frame, you do see, that's why I said that 92,800 level was absolutely huge. And we did come and retest it a couple of times before taking it off. I think the last time we retested that was April the 30th. All right, well, that is all we have time for in today's show. And of course, as always, until the next episode or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.